delightful, it is wonderful to welcome here to Capitol Hill real Americans who are going to stand up for tens of millions of people in the middle class and working class of this country. So thank you very much for being here.
It's a real joy on my part to be here as a senior, also a recipient of knowing that I'm here today because of the time that my husband and I spent paying into Social Security. Otherwise, I don't know how I would survive. We were told that when we reached seniorhood, these were going to be the golden years. And we're still looking for the gold. We haven't given up on the gold yet, but we know that who has the gold. And we're not trying to take anything from anyone.
I was raised to believe that with enough hard work, you could survive and succeed. Do not abandon seniors by cutting Social Security, Medicare, or Medicaid. We cannot impose more burden on those who can least afford it.
My mother is now 91, and there is no way that she could live without Social Security. She's very, very strong, but she has medical issues that our family, we have to take care and help supplement some of her care. Congress needs to remember there are real people behind the issues that we debate. If you cut Social Security, it would be devastating for my mother, for me. I'm now 70, and I'm not going to be able to find a lot of employment out there, Plus, physically, I'm not as strong as I used to be. So but I would have to go back to work. I paid for this. I paid in, I worked hard, and all of us have.
I am a housekeeper, 30-plus years of experience. I was working in the emergency room one day, working. One of the doctors saw me and said, "Pat, you don't look well." She said, "It's not from the workload." She said, "You need to come here and sit down." She tested my blood sugar levels. It was 800 and something. She admitted me directly. I've been on insulin ever since. A few months after that, I had to resign from the hospital to take care of my mom. My mom was bedridden. She was not financially stable to take care of herself. She used to do housekeeping work, but it was days work. Back in that day, they called it days work. She cleaned up rich people's homes, so she didn't have Social Security or none of that. Anyway, a few months later, my mother passed. I tried to get back into the workforce. I've been to so many interviews, it's sad. I don't know if it's my age, I don't know if I'm too tall, too short, or what. I don't know what it is, but I've been trying. Anyway, I didn't have any more insurance because I had resigned from my job. So I went to Medicaid. Medicaid pays for my insulin that I have to take nightly, whether my sugar is high or low. I have to take it. So if they touch Medicaid, I'm going to be hurting. Okay, I'm drawing unemployment. Okay, but I have 7 weeks left for unemployment. 7 weeks. So while everybody else is enjoying the holidays or whatever, I can't do it. I don't know if in January I'm going to get evicted or what. I don't know if I'm going to have money to buy my insulin or my high blood pressure medicine or not. They need to leave Medicaid, Social Security, and Medicare alone. Yeah. Alone. Okay? They need to leave it alone. I feel as though right now I'm on that fiscal cliff. I'm about to fall over. I'm scared. I'm scared. How am I going to get my insulin? What am I going to do? I'm going to be in the street with my friends on the sidewalk. I'm going to cut it. I'm going to leave it alone now. I'm going to leave it because I'm nervous. Please bear with me. I'm going to leave you with this one thing. Some cuts never heal. Okay? None of them. Thank you. Thank you.
Let me just say this, Max, thank you very much. It takes a lot of courage for John and Nettie and Patricia and Diane to come up and to talk from their heart what Social Security, Medicare, and Medicaid mean. But the reason it is so important that we hear from you is that you're not just talking for yourself. You are talking literally for millions and millions of people who are hanging on by a thread. They're hanging on by a thread. And we're not going to cut that thread. On a personal note, I've got to tell you that I regard it as obscene to be seeing on TV and reading in the newspapers CEOs from Wall Street, the crooks who help cause this recession that are causing so many problems, telling us how we've got to cut Social Security, Medicare, and Medicaid. So the message of today is that the soul of America is at stake. The lives of tens of millions of children, sick people, elderly people are at stake. We are the majority of Americans. Not one word that has been said here this afternoon is not supported by the vast majority of the people in this country, and it is high time for this Congress to listen to the people.